Hey everyone, welcome back to another video of Marvel Future Revolution. So this one was requested to show the evade, which is in the lower right hand corner when fighting bosses, and to finding mini missions. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to find mini missions. I'm going to try to do that in this video, but I'm going to head into a Blitz where I can show the evade and how to time it and how to use it. That is crucial to taking down bosses, especially when you start going up in the content. The bosses get incredibly hard. And that also brings me to a really good point, is one thing you want to do is you want to work on your squad. Your squad is incredibly important. And what that means is the more characters you have slotted in your team, the more they're going to be contributing to this. So they're going to be increasing your weapon development, which is your attack, your armor design, which is your defense, and your bionics, which is your HP and HP regeneration. And that will get applied to all of your teams. So collectively, they each do their part to build that up, and they each get to basically use the benefits of that. So keep that in mind. So we're going to go and head into a Blitz with the Kingpin. So I'm only level 21 on my Spider-Man right now. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Let's see. I'm going to turn on autoplay for this because this Kingpin one isn't super difficult at all. And watch me die on it. Sometimes you do have to walk forward for the autoplay to engage, so you start attacking the opponents. But look at the people on the screen. I'm seeing a level 73 player on here. That level 73 player more than likely is coming in here to kill me after the boss is dead. So be mindful of the people you're playing with. If they look like they're really OP to be playing a beginning Blitz boss, they're probably there to raid players. Now, we just saw that huge column of red. That is your indication of before you can do an evade, and gives you a little bit of an idea of what to evade. It can get really busy on the screen, especially if you're doing a Blitz, and you can't really make it out that much. Like, this is really busy. There's so many crew on the screen. But typically the evade works really well when you are playing by yourself against bosses, because you can get a better sense of the screen, what's going on, and you really only have to deal with yourself and the boss. So it helps a lot. You'll notice once that boss is dead, I'm going to run away. I am not going to let that level 73 player get me. So we see red. I'm backing away from that. Anytime you see that on the screen, evade. Make sure you evade about 1 to 2 seconds after you see that, so you can time it accordingly. And that was really quick. Wow. That was really fast. So you really want to time that evade, because you only get 3 and they regenerate over time. But if you use too many of them, you could be in a really bad spot. So I'm actually going to exit from that because I don't want to do any more blitzes. I get a little concerned with them. Just because of players trying to kill me after the boss is dead. Let's see, why is that in red? Oh, this guy right here. So now, by showing that evade is incredibly important. Keep that in mind, you know. And what I had to do for the Red Skull is I actually had to take over my gameplay, and I had to play cat and mouse with him like this. I had to run around because he was bleeding me and I was losing all of my HP. So I was trying to let the timer, because every time you use a potion, there's a timer before you can use another potion. So by running away and evading attack, you can get yourself the ability to regenerate. And then as long as your autoplay is still on, you can let go and stop, and your character will take over with the AI. Keep in mind, you always want to be managing that evade though yourself. That is incredibly important. So let's go ahead and let's try to get into seeing some of these secret missions pop up. I don't care about any of that dialogue because there's no voiceover work and it's really bad. And that's one of my biggest pain points, is the lack of voiceover work where it should be. Okay, so this is good. We're moving on to the next level. This is unexplored, so we should be able to see them pop up here. What we're really looking for is we're looking for random people on the map. And the camera is going to pan to them very quickly, and they're going to be saying something like, "Ooh, look at me, I need help." And for Spider-Man, he typically web slings around, so you're going to want to watch the ground. And really look at the titles, because a lot of the NPCs, the good guys that are on my side, they won't have titles because they really don't matter to the story. They're just there for ambiance. So if that person has a title, typically they're kind of important, and typically it means that they'll either have a mission or have a secret mission. Not always, though. So right now we are just doing this first objective, this first primary mission. All right, enough of those guys. Hoping it's gonna, I know there are many on this level, which is why this is actually a good level, but it's in certain places, so I'm hoping that they're gonna pop. If not, I might actually just venture ahead and see if I can get them to pop without doing the main mission first. So yeah, Spider-Man is my 5th character I've been building. I have Storm, Captain America, which was a mistake, but I'm going to keep him anyway because he has like the best gear and I paid for really good gear. Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, and dang it, Storm, Captain America. Oh, and then Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel is a lot of fun. Her main like super ability is her binary form. So it does a really good AoE attack, but it also gives her a really huge boost to physical attack, which is pretty freaking sweet. So far, I think she's one of the only ones I've played that does that. Most of them is an attack and it's over with. Spider-Man's attack, it's not really AoE from what I can see, even though it looks like, because your entire screen is filled with webbing. But it is targeted on a single opponent, which is really good against mini bosses. This is one thing I like about the autoplay. It's targeting specifically the opponents that are in the mission, and that's it. It's ignoring everyone else. There we go. See that little chat bubble over there to the right? I'm curious who that is. Nope. Go over to Agent M. Okay, so that's no one. So I'm going to go ahead and walk through here and see what I can find. I don't care about you guys. I'm trying to find a mission. There we go. See that right there? That is the secret mission. So if you're not paying attention to your screen, you would miss that. And then it shows up, and sometimes these have timers on them. So you really need to prioritize these missions specifically. So if you're doing something while your guy is maneuvering away, like I could go into this menu and I could be doing all this other stuff, or it could be looking at the map while he's doing that, you could easily miss them. So I would say when you're moving around the map, you do want to be careful unless you've already navigated at that part of the map. Then it's fine. Then I wouldn't worry about it too much. But as you guys can see in the far left hand side, it says 0 out of 0 missions and 5 out of 5 crates. When you look below the mini map, that's telling me there's no missions available. That is not including the secret missions. They do not show up there. You will only find them if you find them, like literally how we found this one, like right on the map itself. So hopefully that helps. And I'm gonna actually take that. Hopefully that helps everyone. I'm having an amazing time on this game. I just love it. I will take back some things about the autoplay. At first, I was like, this is autoplay, whatever. I like the autoplay a lot for NPCs because it's so much grinding. But when it comes to higher level bosses, you're definitely not going to be fully autoplaying that. That is going to get pretty freaking tough really fast. So especially when you go into PvP, you can't use that because people are usually smarter than the AI. So take that for what it is. Definitely come check this out. It's available in Canada right now. So if you can VPN into Canada, and you can start playing this game right away. Otherwise, the global launch is going to be for September 30th. Right now, we don't know if that's going to get pushed up at all, but that's all the information we have right now. So thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, and I will talk with you later.